Hi friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this is one of the most exciting videos that I've ever done. I mean, in my opinion, I think it's pretty damn exciting. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a look using the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson Conspiracy Palette. I didn't end up ordering it when it originally came out because I kind of felt like from the promo pictures and like the marketing that came out, it didn't really look that interesting to me, and I was really excited about it until I saw those pictures, and then I was kind of just like, the marketing pictures just looked really washed out, and once I got to see like better visuals of the shades, then I got excited, and then I was like, oh crap, now I'm SOL because it was sold out. I saw Jeffree say that he was going to do a like pre-order today. It was today, the pre-order, and I was at work just on my computer, on my phone, like I had all my coworkers ready for me, and basically none of us could get our hands on it, and it was very upsetting. And then I found out that the Morphe store by my house had a bunch actually. So this is what the inside of the palette looks like here. I feel like you can just tell like it's much more vibrant and colorful once you see it like in person or in a video. I think it was Retouch of Glam's video that sold me. I love her, by the way. I think her video was really the one that I was like, all right, gotta get the palette. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It's just so yummy. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really know who Shane Dawson is. Please don't hurt me. I know he's like stupid famous, but I don't really watch anything from him. I haven't seen any of the videos in their series. I know they did like a whole like Life of Jeffree Star situation. I haven't seen any of those videos. I just know that I like the way this palette looks, and so I bought it. This is the look that I came up with. I am obsessed with it, to say the least. It's honestly one of my favorite looks that I've ever done, and of course it's a cut crease. You know I have no self-control. I did not end up picking up any of the other pieces from the collection, like any of the merch, any of the... I know they had like some bags, some mirrors, some lip colors, another palette. I honestly thought that this was the best piece, and this is the only one that I really wanted. But if you guys want to see how I got this look using the Conspiracy Palette from Jeffree Star x Shane Dawson, that's like so many words, then please just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab the palette. You guys have no idea how excited I am to do this right now. So the first shade that I'm gonna take is the shade Food Videos, which is like the first shade that your eyes gravitate towards. It's that like neon yellowish, greenish kind of a situation. I'm using It's My Rary number 6 brush in collaboration with BH Cosmetics. And I'm basically just going to, do you see this? This is why I don't like the P. Louise base, okay? I mentioned in my favorites video, which if you didn't see it, it's linked up here. I do not like it. And it's because it creases on me like crazy. So I'm going to take a Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Cheese Dust, which is this orange shade right here. And I'm just going to focus this right in my crease. Okay. Was anyone else a little shocked by that? I feel like I basically have no choice but to go into the shade Not a Fact, so that's what I'm going to do. There's not really like a darker brown that I can go in with or anything, so I'm going to take Not a Fact. I'm taking an angled brush. This one is a number 12 by BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to start mapping out my cut crease as I do in every single freaking video, because obviously I have an issue where the only thing I know how to do is cut creases. It's fine. It is fine. I'm just gonna do them for the rest of my life, and that's fine. Unless you have a problem with it. I'm gonna take this Morphe and Jeffree Star JS12 brush. Kind of just looks like, it's a very small blending brush. And I'm gonna take that same Not a Fact burgundy shade, and I'm just going to blend out that line. That's so hot. I just want to go right on top of that line. I definitely don't want to bring it up too high because that will look crazy. I definitely want it to have like a little blend. Yeah, I'm not going to pick up any more. I'm just going to keep blending until I feel like it's less ugly. Now just grabbing that Sigma E25, and a teensy bit of that cheese dust color just to blend this out further. I feel like the shade is blending out really, really well. So now with that same angled brush by BH Cosmetics, I'm going to go into the shade My Rides here, which you knew was going to happen. It is just a matte black, and thank you for putting a matte black in here. You don't even understand. I'm just going to go right over that line that we created and just start like barely bringing it a little higher. So I'm going to take that same Morphe and Jeffree Star little brush that we were using with Not a Fact. And once again, I'm going to grab Not a Fact. And I'm just going to go again right over that line that we created. I'm actually going to take Flaming Hot, which I haven't even taken yet. But it's this red. Can I show the actual palette? Here we go. It's this red shade right here. And I'm going to take it with that Sigma E25 we were using. Same one. And I'm just going to attempt to blend the edges here. I took a very small amount of that because it looks like it's going to be so pigmented. So quickly, I'm going to go into the first shade in the palette, which is this shade Ranch. It's this shade right here. It just looks like a nice highlight shade. And oh no! Everyone's good. I'm just going to take a Morphe M124, which is just like a smaller kind of flat brush, and grab that shade and just put it on my brow bone. The reason, just a sec as I get my life together. So as always, taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. I really wanted to use Illuminatea, this deep green right here. I really wanted to use that, but would that look so dumb? I think I'm gonna do it anyways. And if this turns out to be ugly, well, goddamn, it's just gonna be ugly, you know? I'm gonna go into the shade Conspiracy first, which is this kind of like golden green over here. I'm gonna apply this on the inner third of my lid here. Kind of gonna bring it in a little bit because this other green is pretty dark. I'm just gonna take the exact same brush and go into Illuminatea. I'm just gonna kind of put this, I'm gonna start on like almost the outer third. Oh God, I'm so scared. Because that's where I really want most of the pigment to be. I'm leaving the complete outer third blank, but like right in this area is where I want to start. And then I'm going to start bringing it in to meet the shade Conspiracy. How could I not remember that's the name of the damn palette? So I'm going to take the shade My Rides here, which is just the matte black. And I'm going to take the Real Techniques, I'm sorry, I can't read that. Instapop shade brush. And I'm going to put that right on that outermost corner here. I didn't even say that. That outer third. I'm going to take my Melt Cosmetics Alchemy Ultra Matte Liquid Eyeliner. I recently mentioned the brown one, which is Molten, in my favorites video. I love that eyeliner. Why am I like leaning back here? Like, what is that? But I do really like the formula. So I'm going to take this and just do a quick wing. I love this eyeliner so much. I also really love the Huda Beauty one. But my issue with that one, which I didn't realize until I finished my first impressions video, was that it doesn't come off for shit. Like that eyeliner will, it will just never, ever, never, you know, ever come off. I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer in Sand. which is, again, one of my favorites. I feel like I just like rediscovered it. And I don't know why I stopped using it. It's so good. Now just grabbing the Too Faced Born This Way powder, which is super messy. Drown my face in it. Which I actually should not be doing because apparently my skin is becoming very dry. My skin was like the oiliest skin in America. And recently I've noticed it's so damn dry. And I just don't know what happened. I'll just getting rid of that powder. Definitely don't want to leave it too long, not on my apparently super dry skin. I'm going to be using Lilly lashes in the style So Extra Mykonos, which are, these are right up here. So while that glue gets tacky, you already know Too Faced better than sex. That is how I do what I do. So I don't love these as much as regular Mykonos because I feel like they don't curve at all. Like they just go like straight out. And that's not really the life I like to live, you know? So I'm going to grab my Marc Jacobs Highliner in Blacquer. Not shocking at all, I'm sure. And just line all up in there. I'm just going to grab a flat brush. This one is the Morphe M432 and my Rides here, which is the black. And just kind of, oh wait, let me get in frame because that's something I don't like to do. I am just going to stamp right underneath the black in our waterline. I like a lot of black. Well, I mean, I like a lot of black everywhere, you know. But especially on my lower lash line. I'm going to take the shade Flaming Hot, which is that red that we like barely used. And with a pencil brush, this one is the Sigma E30. Just go right underneath the black. I don't feel like this red is coming up as aggressive as I want it to. I'm gonna grab the shade Ranch, which is that shade that we put on our brow bone, that super aggressive shade, first shade in the palette, and put that on my inner corner. I haven't decided how heavy I want to go yet, so I guess we'll find out together. I usually really like an aggressive inner corner highlight. That's just like what I like. We're just gonna throw some Better Than Sex on those lower lashes, and then the eyes are done. I am so happy this moment is here. Just gonna zoom you out since we're doing the face now. I'm just gonna grab my favoriteest Naked Skin Shapeshifter Contour Palette by Urban Decay and my contour brush, which is here somewhere, the ColourPop F5 brush. I'm gonna take this shade as I always do. It's my favorite, and I'm just gonna contour with it, you know? For bronzer, I'm going to force myself to switch it up. I'm using Hoola Caramel by Benefit because I'm forcing myself, okay. My Lawless bronzer is literally right here, and I'm just like, no. No! We're just going to bronze. See, my skin looks so effing dry right now. Like, for blush, I am using one of my favorites. This is Underclassman by ColourPop. That's what it looks like. It just goes so perfectly with every freaking look, and I love it so much. I love it so much. So I'm just gonna use a Morphe, I don't know what this is, Jaclyn Hill JH04 brush. Literally doesn't matter. I feel like blush is the one thing that like you could apply it with like someone else's butt and it would be fine. For my highlight, I grabbed this one by Kylie Cosmetics in this shade, my guy, there is no shade. So this is awkward, but this is the highlight that I grabbed. It's from her most recent birthday collection. Actually, before I apply that, I am going to take a little bit of setting spray because that has been my jam recently because of my newly dry skin. So I'm just taking the ColourPop All Star Face Setting Spray. The freaking mist on this spray is the worst. And I'm just gonna use this. Hopefully this one is nice. I don't really like her pressed powders. I like the ones that are more of like that ColourPop kind of a formula, if you know what I mean. For lips, I'm going to take my Carly Bible and Il Makiage lip pencil in the shade Bible. So I'm just going to line my lips with this. Look at how creamy these lip pencils are. They are so, like really, they are so nice. And I love this shade. And for my liquid lipstick, I'm going to use the shade Crumpet, which is by Sugar Pill. That smells amazing. Oh my god, that smells so good. Oh yeah, this color is perfect, I think. I mean, I think for this eye look. So this is the finished look using the Conspiracy palette. I have to say, besides the fact that I am super obsessed with this look, I think this is like one of my favorite looks that I've ever done. I have to say that I do really like how this palette performed overall. I feel like everything was really pigmented and very, very blendable. Probably one of the most blendable palettes that I've ever used personally. I'm so glad that I got my hands on it. I know that everybody has been talking about this palette and it's like such a coveted palette right now. And I'm so happy that it's here and that I love it so much. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I just kicked my camera. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. That's just the Katie Danger. I will leave that linked in the description box as always, along with everything that we used on our face today and links to some of my previous videos. And that is all that I have to say. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.